How many of you currently hold an iPhone or iPad in your hand? Please raise your hands. Wow, that's great. Could you please open the App Store for me and search for Hana's? H-A-N-A-S. Hana's. Please try it. It's simple. Hana's. Did you find a pink and purple butterfly logo app called Hana's? This logo. Yes, this is a storytelling app. One of the many useful features of this app is that suppose you are busy and not around your kids to tell bedtime stories, or in any case, any time, the child can listen and enjoy audio stories created by parents with visualized reading experiences. As the name of this app says Hana, I am Hana, the one who created this app at the age of 8. We are two self-learning sisters, began coding at the age of 5. Now I am 9, and my sister Lena is 10 years old. She is also my coding instructor, standing right here. Hi, Lena. We switched from school to school to find a suitable curriculum with a possible teaching model that supports our need for computer and coding education to elevate our inner potential. Finally, we decided to hold formal education a few years back, and the pandemic situation endorsed that decision. After publishing my iOS app, we got some media attention, and this resulted in conversations with well-educated and influential people who are a bit curious about our self-learning methods and progress at a very young age. They wanted a similar education for their children too, through digital resources and a structured curriculum. But one important situational element needed for this outcome is missing. I will talk about what it is and how to gain it. Well, coding is a machine language, similar to human languages. If you are proficient in any one of the computer languages, it becomes easier to learn the next one. Like a native human language that we learn from home by communicating with our parents, especially our mother, right? And we call this as a mother tongue. Mothers can play a crucial role by supporting and guiding her children to acquire new skills. It is instrumental for a child to have digital literacy and computer skills at an early stage. As soon, this will become a necessity. But it doesn't mean the mother has to be a coder. But having some level of digital literacy and skills will allow her to effectively guide her child to this digital age. Hold on. How come a 9-year-old girl talks the significance of digital literacy to empower women? Yes, I can. Because it's our life story of how we three females transformed and became productive from nothing to something. In our story, my father isn't a coder, but he provided professional and technological education and support to my mother after marriage. But her journey wasn't easy. However, with my father's guidance and support, she became a skilled software developer. After working in 2 firms in UAE, now she's working in a fintech company, an expedition that she never thought in her life and even in her dreams. This transformation is a testament of the determination and the empowerment of women through digital literacy. When my mother began learning to code, My 5-year-old sister, Lena, would peek over her shoulder and get fascinated by seeing how the code turned to graphics and objects. Lena was eager to learn coding, and with my mother's guidance, she became a quick learner. Lena created her first website, lihanas.com, at the age of 6, and became one of the youngest female web developers, which inspired me to follow in her footsteps. And guess what? Of course, Lena became my personal coding instructor, as you see, to answer all my endless crazy questions. And now she's stuck with me, and sometimes she regrets it. But I'm lucky that there's no expiry for our sisterly agreements. Right, Lena? After learning the basics of C and C++, my father encouraged us to learn Apple's Shift programming language. We took his advice, and I take off my own project to create Hana's app that aimed to spread happiness among parents and children. And that's how I became one of the youngest Apple iOS developers at the age of 8. This experience taught us valuable lessons and opened up numerous possibilities. With the right parental guidance and teaching approach, any child can be a creator, innovator, problem solver, and remarkable human being in any domain. We followed our passion and focused on coding, honing our skills and applying our creativity. And the rest is history. Please Google Hana Rafeeq to know more. It was an exciting, challenging, and fantastic journey to achieve something like this at this early stage. Women differ from men in terms of her physical abilities and having unique qualities, including the ability to give birth and form strong bonds with her children through genetics, love, care, and compassion. Tangible, intangible, active or passive channel, any knowledge and skills can be easily transferred to the next generation if digital literacy and technology are part of women's daily life. And for the child to gain such knowledge and skills is a future fortune. This scenario makes women more responsible to prepare the child for real-world needs and deeds. Don't worry if you're not yet part of this digital trends. The pandemic has already enhanced technology adoptions and shown us that it is possible to climb the next level. As adaptability is a fundamental human trait and essential for survival. There is no aspect of life that has not been impacted by information technologies. Machine learning, mixed reality, and artificial intelligence has significantly impacted almost all domains. My sister Lena created an AI smartphone app that detects eye diseases like ocular melanoma, arcus ciliaris, cataract, and glaucoma. Digital literacy can make a woman self-sustainable and independent through safe and flexible jobs, self-esteem, dignity, and consideration. By this, women can open the doors to new opportunities and a brighter future. By this, we can also reduce the gender gap in employment. As per the statistics from International Labour Organization, the gender gap in employment globally is 25%, and in some countries, even more than 50%. We can only wait for the world to change if we are not part of the change. The world is rapidly advancing towards the fifth industrial revolution. Today's children are tomorrow's future. We must prepare them for this changing world. It would be great if you made your child future ready to avoid falling behind. Make sure to nurture their inner potentials, identify and foster their strengths, and equip them to maintain peace and preserve humanity on our home planet Earth and beyond. Be proud to be a woman who shapes the future by shaping the future generation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.